Hello everyone. As I told you in the other video, the best way to know if an orphanage is legit and you can invest in their kids, the best way is to come here and know in first person how the orphanage is working and also see what is all daily routine in the orphanage. But as we are now in Uganda on Ibrahim Kisoko Orphanage, I want to introduce you to him and he will explain you the history and the mission of this orphanage. Hi Ibrahim.
Hi. Hello everyone. In front of you is Kisoko Ibrahim, the orphanage director. The orphanage, I'm here to give a brief overview of the background of how the orphanage was formed. The orphanage was formed in 2017 in July, when we started with 3 children. One, we got them from streets of Vujiri, and we took those kids to our home. Really, we were doing it at first like adopting a kid, but later on, when we found out the number of kids being dropped out on dustbins, sleeping on streets, having nowhere to call home, we decided to come to Buguni village and rent a house at first. We were renting 1 room where our kids were sleeping. In 2020, I went to MTN Uganda. MTN is a telecommunication network, is a telecommunication company that deals with selling SIM cards, registering mobile agents, even managing networks in Uganda. I was recruited as a salesman as well as a direct sales team. We register new lines to new clients, and we are paid according to how we work. So I'm a commission earner. Minimally per month I earn $180 US, but when a month I hit over my target, we are given incentive for performing better. I use that money almost 70% to cater for orphanage work, like getting food that children eat here and getting some basic necessities. And I think that 30% I use it also for my personal issues, like getting some clothes, buying data, because I need data to make this reach to you. So the orphanage here has now 43 kids, of which whom we are much sure that they are orphans. From the detailed information we got from the guardians we found with them, others, we call them street kids. They have nowhere to call home. We met them on streets, only with a few interrogation with them, that where is your parent, where do you come from? The kid is green, cannot tell you anything about that history. So they were lacking where to call home. We decided to bring them here. Right now they are used to their fellow kids, but we are facing a problem. Actually, recently it was a problem, but now it was fixed. We were lacking sleeping materials like mattresses and bed sheets. Once we got a fundraiser from Spain, that's Alicante, Jose A. Pala, to fundraise for the mattresses and even school materials for this first term of 2023. School materials was solved from the campaign. We kindly send thanks to those who support us. Currently, we are having a challenge of limited space at the orphanage where we are renting, and we are planning in the future to get a new home whereby we shall be having almost, because here at the orphanage we don't have electricity, but we thought that it would be wise if we plan all those projects to the new site where we want to start our new home. We make sure that the electricity we wanted to install here is installed at the new site. We had plans of buying new computers for the kids such that we aid their learning. We even aid the skills of computer with them. We thought, and it's not safe by now to have computers here, given that even where we are needs renovation, like windows are broken, even the wall is breaking. So we thought it to be done at the new site.
Is that
That's good, Zebra.
Yeah.
So let's go to see a complete day, the daily routine in this orphanage, oriented to education, so that we start at 6 a.m.
Yes.
Let's see.
Our daily routine here, our kids wake up at 6 a.m. prepare for wake up. When they wake up, they have to come out, wash their faces, brush their teeth, and prepare for breakfast. Breakfast is given in the morning. We usually give them tea and bread, in most cases nuts to escort their tea. And from there, exactly after breakfast, exactly at 7 a.m., they should be at school. And most of the times when I'm here at the orphanage, I usually escort them to school. When they go to school, our moms stay here to prepare their lunch. Then at exactly 7 p.m., the school gives them 1 hour to come back and have their lunch, which was prepared by our mom, who always stay here at the orphanage 24/7 to take care of everything that a woman does at any home. So after that, the kids are given 1 hour by the school to come for lunch. After that, at exactly 2 p.m., they have to be in class for evening lessons. Then our moms can stay here again to prepare for supper. When they prepare for supper, kids are at school having their evening lesson. The evening lesson are conducted up to 6 p.m. When they come back here at 6 p.m., they are engaged in various activities like washing their clothes. Those who can wash by themselves are encouraged to wash clothes. Those little ones that cannot wash for their clothes, our mom can assist, and even these older kids can help their little ones. So after that, others can engage in the cleaning of the room where they sleep. Then when time for supper comes, they prepare for supper, and we always have our supper while inside, because at night it's not safe to be outside. We always have our supper while inside the orphanage. So then after supper, they take the utensils to be washed. Utensils most of the time are washed by our moms, and in some cases, kids also wash utensils. Then after supper, the next is sleeping. But sometimes before supper, I'm always here and tell them some stories. And we've got a small radio of ours. It's a robot, sound core. We do some entertainment. We can select a kid randomly, and the kid starts dancing for the others, like as others are clapping. Something like entertainment. Then let's talk about the weekend program. Here at the orphanage, the most commonly used food here at the orphanage is rice. Reason being, rice is easier to prepare, doesn't need so much money to prepare sauce. If you get even if we prepare rice alone without sauce, kids are free, they can eat and drink water, and we wait for the next time. Unlike posho, whereby it's a must, you have to get a sauce and prepare it. Then on weekend, mostly we change meal, but the change of meal isn't that significant because we only change sauce. When we change sauce, I mean rice, I mean meat and fish. It's for rare cases that we prepare chicken. Reason being, it needs like 7 chicken, 7 hen or cocks to feed these kids. That's why we rather go for meat or fish, because for them we can afford to get them. I think that is the brief overview about the routine at the orphanage. Yes.
Nice, that's it.